Good morning, travelers. Welcome to Weston GO train station. In today's video, I will be making my way from the west end of Toronto, or Etobicoke, towards Markville Mall in Markham. Our train departs in 5 minutes about from platform 3. And the way that we are going is we have to take the Up Express, which runs from Pearson International Airport all the way to Union Station in downtown Toronto. Stops include Weston GO, where we are currently, and also Bloor GO station. In the future, the Up Express will have a new stop at Eglinton West, which will allow passengers to cross-board the Eglinton West LRT crosstown project, and also for GO riders, they can hop on the TTC or the Up Express as well. The entire ride from Pearson Airport to Union Station takes about 25 minutes on a good day. And on a super good day, it takes even less than that. I've been from Pearson to Union in about 20 minutes, maybe a little bit less. But from Weston GO to Union, where we're going today, should take about 15 minutes. That's the usual transit time. And once we reach Union Station, we'll be taking a GO bus, the 71 to Uxbridge. Of course, we're not taking the bus all the way to Uxbridge, but we are getting off at Highway 7 in Markham. All right, see you when the train gets here. Our train is on the way. In the meanwhile, hello everyone, welcome to the video. If you like trains, hit that thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's always much appreciated. Here she comes. The beauty of Express. Hey look, almost perfect. Let's find a seat. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it is about 7 p.m.
Stay clear, the doors are closing, stay clear.
I will get one of the window seats for you guys. So I guess here's the verdict. If you want to ride an empty train, just get up in the morning. Taking a look around the seats, they are pretty comfy. They have very nice padding. You get a mesh net pocket. You get 2 power plugs and a little table if you like to eat your food on the way. And we are now departing Weston GO station. Our next stop will be Bloor Station. Please enjoy the views. There is the aforementioned Eglinton station for the future GO and Up Express stops. This will allow passengers to easily transfer onto Eglinton Avenue West Transit instead of going all the way to Bloor. Eglinton is, of course, a very big corridor here in Toronto, running west all the way from the edge of Mississauga and Oakville, running east all the way to Scarborough around the Kingston Road area. Was a northbound Pearson Airport train. I always enjoy looking at the graffiti while riding the Up Express. If you look out the window, you can see a lot of fun stuff at times. A lot of people criticize public transit for being slow or uncomfortable compared to a personal vehicle. But this Up Express is also public transit, and even though it costs more than taking the city bus or the streetcar, I must say it is quite comfortable, and it's definitely not slow. Hey, even people with cars take trains. Here we are at Bloor Station. This is, of course, near the intersection of Bloor and Dundas, where they meet once again, east of Mississauga. After this, our next stop is Union Station in downtown Toronto. we will have about 10-15 minutes for our transit.
Union Station is next, the final stop, Union Station.
Let's just say it takes us about 8 or 10 minutes to walk from the Up Express platform over to the Union Station GO bus terminal. In that case, we have another 10 minutes to chill at the terminal, make sure we're in the right spot. So it is a pretty good connection between the train and the bus. One thing to note, though, is that the Up Express and the GO bus terminal are actually on opposite ends of Union Station. And I'm not exaggerating, they are quite literally at the west and east most points of the station. Up Express stops around actually stops west of York Street, and the GO bus terminal is east of Bay Street. So it is quite a walk in between. Thankfully, it is all covered. You don't have to be open to the elements. The bus terminal is an inside building, and the Up Express has screen doors. Screen doors are something that, in my personal opinion, should also be brought to the subways all around the world, and just for passenger safety and not to walk out onto the tracks. Well, we can see that for screen doors to be viable on such a high capacity train such as the TTC subway and GO Transit, there should be automatic positioning systems, as a lot of times I have ridden the Up Express and the driver had to manually adjust the train a little bit, moving it forward or even backwards sometimes in order to align with the doors properly. Let me know your thoughts and comments on train screen doors down in the comments. Do you think it's a necessary thing to have? Or do you think it's just more for comfort? You can see the area is being now more built up as we approach the downtown core of the city. There is yet another Up Express heading towards Pearson Airport. In total, on the Pearson Union corridor, there is usually either 5 short trains running, such as this one here, and by short I mean only 2 car long, or there are 4 long trains running, and the long trains are 3 to 4 cars long, depending on, I guess, repairs or any service that needs to be done to some of the cars. But if you see a long train arriving at your stop, that means that it's probably going to be pretty busy by the time you leave. Now, for the research purposes and to keep info accurate, I have not made a single cut since boarding the train. We boarded the train at around 7:08, and it is now 7:20. We are almost at Union Station. So it has been 12 minutes, and I think my prediction of usual 15 minutes will be right today. There's not much train traffic on the rails out in the morning, and so our commute has been smooth as butter. And here it is, the Up Express Union Station Terminal. It is now time to get up. There are those screen doors that I mentioned. This time, no adjustment was needed. Quick reminder to tap off with your Presto card or debit credit payment method, as you do not want to get charged more than you traveled. In general, if you travel from a middle station to a terminus, if you never tap off, the system won't know where exactly you got off, so you'll be charged the maximum amount, which is from Pearson to Union. That's about $8. We are now heading east through Union Station, basically walking all throughout as we make our way to the bus terminal. There are a couple of coffee shops, and the total time for the Up Express travel this morning was just about 12 minutes. I have about exactly 20 minutes to make my bus connection of the 71 GO to Uxbridge. And even if you've never been to Union Station, it can be quite confusing. And it is a large building, but even in 20 minutes, anyone can find their way around. I will make a pit stop for a quick coffee. That will be either at Arabica, if they are open, or Starbucks, if Arabica is not. We are going now to the lower levels and the TTC concourse. The station here might be quite musical at times, both with actual music and just other sounds. The downtown Toronto has you could say, a little of a homelessness problem. We're not gonna delve into that on this video. We are now entering the TTC concourse. Unfortunately, Arabica is closed, and there it is on the left. It has a percentage sign for a logo. How neat is that? There's a TD on the right side. Oh, looks like they have something new here. Specifically for Canada, they have a maple latte item. Okay, now that we've established Arabica is closed, I'll make my way back up towards Starbucks. I find it fascinating how there's many different ways you could get to a place within a train station. Although I do understand how it could be quite confusing. I certainly got lost one of many times when I just started traveling on my own. If we were to go down here, we would enter the food court area. I will leave that for another video. And I will just be going right down there into the Starbucks location. I will go ahead and grab my morning caffeine, and I will be right with you guys. We are now in the food court, as it is just a little bit easier to go through this way. Now, the way I'm gonna go is through Scotiabank Arena. There's a nice little escalator leading into the CIBC Square building, which also houses the Union GO bus terminal. There's a lot of transit agencies connecting here at Union Station. Ones that I know are the TTC, the GO Transit, Via Rail, Up Express, and Amtrak. Let me know if I've missed any, and also let me know what your favorite mode of transportation is. Lots of places are closed here right now. Well, most of them do open on Sunday at 10 a.m. So we might be a little bit early for any food here. As you can see from the sign, we will now be entering Scotiabank Arena. Or at least the area right in front of it. Try this door. It's a little bit hard to open doors with one hand. The Scotiabank Arena is decorated in white and blue. So go Maple Leafs. They have been playing really well so far in the new season. And even though I don't follow sports, the word just gets around when something big happens to one of our sports teams. And I like to support our Toronto teams regardless of following sports or not. This bridge will be taking us over Bay Street and into the CIBC Square building. And of course, is a name for the new CIBC headquarters they have built. We're still building, but started a long time ago. A couple of years or so at this point. This bridge is one of my favorite pedestrian walkways due to the mirror feature on the northern wall. Going to the left will take us to the bus terminal. Now comes the fun part. We have to find our platform and zone. As you can see, the 7:43 bus to Uxbridge is departing at gate 6. Let's go find it. Well, there's a helpful tip. Gates 1 through 7 are downstairs. Oh, this lineup is thankfully for gate 5. We need gate 6. All right, catch you guys on board. All right, I have found myself on board the 71 Uxbridge. This is the Alexander Dennis 2-story bus. And I'm sitting right behind of the stairwell going up to the second floor. This way I get a pretty good view outside of the window. And these seats are able to recline, so that's pretty neat.
Next stop, Prochain arrêt, YMCA Boulevard at Kennedy Road.
DVP, Don Valley Parkway, heading north towards Markham. Enjoy the ride. Highway 407. This is a toll route. The upside of taking GO buses is that they do take the toll routes and rarely are late to a stop because of this. I know the fare for this trip will be a little bit more than a GO trip without a toll route, but it is worth it. And of course you're paying so much less than if you were to pay the tolls for your own personal vehicle. As of course the GO bus distributes it over however many seats there are. And also just in general it gets a discount. We are almost there. We have about 15 minutes left in our journey here. I'd like to remind everyone that if you are still watching, please hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. And I would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. It will definitely help out. If you want, you can also check out my membership tab. You can join membership for as low as 99 cents a month. Plus applicable taxes, of course, but that is the lowest price YouTube will allow me to put a membership, where you get a nice little member badge, as well as access to members only content.
Next stop,
Prochain arrêt,
YMCA Boulevard at Kennedy Road.
this is what I like about the 71 route. It has
Next stop,
Prochain arrêt.
Unionville GO. As a reminder, don't forget items or to tap your Presto card as you leave the bus. For your safety, only walk in the designated areas and stay off bus driveways. Thanks for choosing GO.
À titre de rappel, n'oubliez pas vos objets personnels, ni de présenter votre carte Presto avant de descendre de l'autobus. Par mesure de sécurité, ne circulez que dans les zones désignées, et évitez les voies de circulation d'autobus. Merci d'avoir choisi GO.
As I was saying, before the announcement lady nicely cut me off. By the way, we are here at Unionville GO. And here's what's nice about this route, 71 Uxbridge. There are no stops from Union Station all the way to Unionville GO. So we just fly down the highways. And here come all the stops. Sorry about the screen flickering. That's just the refresh rate.
Next stop,
Prochain arrêt.
YMCA Boulevard at Kennedy Road.
As you can see from the screen, and sorry about the flickering, that is just the different refresh rate of my camera. Our stop is Bullock Drive at Highway 7. We have about a 5-minute walk to Markville, but of course Markville is not open. It will not be open until 11 a.m. today. Our stop is 4th after Union Station. We have Unionville, YMCA at Kennedy, Highway 7 at Swansea, and then Bullock Drive. We don't have much time left in our journey. But I do appreciate all of you traveling along with me. Hopefully you have enjoyed this journey of going from Etobicoke all the way to Markham on a Sunday morning where traffic is low.
Next stop,
Prochain arrêt.
Highway 7 at Swansea Road.
Where traffic is low, but also public transit is not the best on Sundays, especially morning. This is essentially the only trip I could take around the 8 a.m. area. The previous trip was starting at 1 a.m. at night and arriving at Markville around 5 a.m. and I was just not quite ready to do that. But the next trip would be starting at 10 a.m. and that's a little bit late for what I want to do. Once we get to Markville, this video will end and I will fire up a live stream. And today is May 4th, 2025. We started this trip at around 7:06 p.m. at Weston GO. Right now the time is about 8:22 a.m. And of course, May 4th is Star Wars Day. And so may the 4th be with you. I'm not sure when exactly this video is being uploaded, but today is the first day of this channel new name being Destination Travel. Thank you all my little travelers for sticking
Next
around.
stop,
Prochain arrêt.
Highway 7 at Swansea Road.
If you wonder how to request a stop on a GO bus, here it is. Above your seat, you will find some lights, some air vents, and the red stop sign. Press that, and you will be requesting a stop. When you request a stop,
Next stop,
Prochain arrêt.
you can see the red
Bullet
marker
Drive at
turn
Highway
on.
7.
We are here at our stop almost. I have to pack my bag here and get off. And of course, excuse me. Whoa. I guess next stop it is. Still around the Highway 7 area and Markville. Remember to
Uxbridge.
tap off.
Uxbridge.
Thank you for purchasing this fare. For passengers with a
Normally you would get ready to get off the bus, obviously in advance. Now in this case, I was able to get off relatively close to my original stop. As I was recording the video and charging my camera, I did miss getting off near Highway 7, but that's okay. We are now here near Markville Mall, which is, like I said, closed. Let me flip the camera here. And thank you guys for watching. This marks the end of my first recorded video as Destination Travels. You all are my little travelers and I appreciate each and one of you. Thank you also for our members. Our recurring members are what basically fuel this channel to explore more areas, new restaurants and such, and also travel to different cities. Not to mention all of our great supporters that come into the chats on live streams and support through there. once again, thank you for traveling with me. It has been a pretty fun morning, actually. I enjoyed the little traffic on our route. And here comes the end. We are at Markville and Highway 7. All right, as always, I will catch you in the next one. And may the 4th be with you all.